right, today is Friday, May 27th, day 21 of our Trans Am cross-country tour. We're leaving Springfield, famous for Abraham Lincoln, Kentucky, and we're going to an area where he grew up, and we're going to stay in a cottage inn. The reason we're staying inside again is because there's a 50% chance of rain today, and if you watched yesterday's video, you know that we got dumped on. So if we're going to get dumped on again today, we want someplace dry to sleep tonight. So there you have it. Nice pattern for today. Well, it came early today. A Catholic church will be the church of the day. Pretty one. Looks pretty old too. St. Rose Catholic Church. The first field I've seen so far of what I think is soybeans. But if you know for sure what they are, leave me a comment down below and I'll stand corrected. Still in rolling hills today, up and down, up and down. One more construction zone. Good morning.
Morning, morning.
It's like they're fixing a bad spot in the road. Haven't seen many of these, but here's a nice entry into a farm. So I checked radar, and sure enough, I could see the storm coming in. I went by this barn. The guy was out cutting the grass. I said, do you mind if I go sit in your barn for 15 minutes while this storm passes? And he said, no problem. So here I am sitting in this barn. Nice solid barn. Looks like this storm should be by in about 15 minutes. The sky the other direction doesn't look bad at all. Well, I don't know if you can hear it or see it, but I lucked out because not within 5 minutes of getting underneath this barn, the rain started coming down in earnest, and it looks like it's going to be raining for about 20 minutes or so. So I'm just going to hang out right here under this barn. I'm in no rush. I only have about 20 miles left to go. It's not even noon yet. So I'm just going to hang out here in this barn and wait for this little storm cell to pass. You can hear the rain on the tin roof pretty good. So I hung out in that barn about 20 minutes or so back there. The storm cell passed. I'm dry. And it looks like it'll be nice for a while, and hopefully I can get the rest of the way and stay dry. The barn of the day, nice looking, looks nice and solid. I just thought I'd mention real quick while I finish climbing the biggest hill of the day that all of the title page videos that you see each day is actually a video of the road that I took that day. That way we'll always have an idea of what the roads look like on the day of the video. So Mark and I stopped in Buffalo, which is about 4 miles from the Lincoln Lodge where we plan on spending the night. We haven't had lunch yet and it's 1 o'clock. So this is the only place in town, the Pizza Zone. So we walked in and we did order something, but we gotta take a look at it. Here we are, the Pizza Zone.
Can I get you y'all anything to drink? What you got to drink?
So Dave and I are all checked in. We decided to take a walk down to the Abraham Lincoln Birthplace National Historical Park. So that's where we're going right now. It's literally 300 yards from the Lincoln Lodge where we're staying tonight. So I guess maybe we'll see something in here. I don't know what, but we'll find out. Stay tuned. So we got to the visitor center in just enough time to see the 17-minute video all about Abraham Lincoln, his upbringing, and his life in Kentucky. Now we're going to go check out the birthplace. So here we're coming up to the Lincoln Memorial Birthplace. There are 57 granite steps representing the 57 years of Lincoln's life. And then inside this building is a representation of the log cabin that Abraham Lincoln was born in. Apparently right here at this site, his dad owned this property called Sinking Waters at the time, based on the fact that there is water coming out of the ground for a never-ending water supply. So after going through the Lincoln's birth house, or copy of it, we came down the 57 stairs, and just to our left is Sinking Spring. Sinking Spring is the name of this farm when they bought it, and the reason it's called that is because there's a never-ending supply of spring water that supplied the Lincolns with all the water they needed. This is the sinking spring that supplied Abraham Lincoln and his family with the water. That's why their farm was called the Sinking Spring Farm, because it had a never-ending supply of water from this spring. So I've already documented how we can make quick work of messing up a room when you have two guys in it and all of our bags and equipment and stuff. This is Dave's bed. There's my bed. We've got our showers in. We're nice and clean. And we're washing clothes in the sink. Since we don't bring many clothes, literally 2 changes of clothes, you have to wash something just about every day or every other day. Well, as is the case, the Lincoln Jamboree, where we were going to have dinner tonight, is closed, even though they say they're open on Fridays at this time. So across the parking lot is a food truck. So we're going to try out the food truck and see what they have. Well, strike 2 on the food truck. They just do ice cream, and we're looking for a meal. So we're going to walk back to the motel, get our bikes, and ride 10 minutes to a place about 1.5 miles down the road. Third choice is a charm. Like I said, third time's a charm. Little Mexico restaurant is open.